We start tonight with what everyone is talking about, the London Olympic Games, which are now just 5 days away.
Yeah, excitement certainly building as there's so many island athletes taking part, and some of the biggest medal hopefuls are from the Canadian swim team that train right here at Commonwealth Pool.
Yeah, they do, and thanks to the Pacific Institute for Sport Excellence and the Canadian Sports Centre Pacific, the swimmers are going into the Games very well prepared and poised for the podium.
With the countdown to London now into the final hours, the Canadian swim team is ready to dive in head first.
That makes me feel honored to be a part of Team Canada this time. I think we do have a great team, and some people will take it and be nervous, but I'm really just the opposite. I'm really excited.
This time around, what'll be different is 4 years ago I led the team by example, and I think I'm a little more vocal about my goals for the team, and I hope that as a national team we can really talk about winning medals and really being the best, athletes that we can be.
And while all the swimmers have put in years of blood, sweat, and tears, the Pacific Institute for Sport Excellence and Canadian Sports Centre Pacific are taking that quite literally. Running some final tests on the team to make sure they are at their peak on race day.
What we do is we test lactate in their blood, their heart rate, we record their times and how they perceive that they're working, and then we look at the progression, and basically we can determine their anaerobic threshold from that and kind of a max speed for their aerobic power.
But the PISE plan doesn't end in the water.
Oh, there's the chocolate.
The team goes directly from the pool into a designated lounge where they are met by a CSC Pacific Sport dietitian who is there to help with recovery.
In the recovery room, we make sure that there's easily digested carbohydrate sources as well as whey protein. So chocolate milk's great. It's got some whey protein in it. It's got some casein, which is takes a little bit longer to get into the body, and so there's a more prolonged recovery period.
Well, the philosophy of PISE is to provide and enhance that training environment throughout the Capital Regional District, and of course working very closely with Canadian Sports Centre Pacific to do that because they have the expertise. So what we're doing is taking the same model and the same philosophy of PISE and like really re-energizing Commonwealth Saanich Place. Right away they get the nutrition recovery that they need, and also a place to relax.
And for the athletes, having everything under one roof makes a world of difference and gives them the confidence and ability to simply focus on swimming.
Knowing that we have the best physiologists, the best psychologists, the best nutritionists, when we get on the blocks in London, that's what we need to know that nothing could have gone any better.
It really makes a difference for us when we know that we have a whole city and a whole province behind us as well as the whole country.
But as the Olympic clock ticks down, the time that PISE and Canadian Sports Centre Pacific have put in will hopefully help our swimmers strike gold.